Okay, sorry for that cut. Well, for ending the episode. It was completely by accident. And honestly, I don't feel like trying to organize, like, cutting it so I can continue recording. Like, have that as a 45-minute video as well. I'm just gonna put it to 30. But yeah, as I was saying, well, welcome back to, first of all, hello, I'm Dr. Chaos, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Origins, yada yada yada. The thing the Library of Alexandria is famous for is obviously it burnt down. So yeah, him wanting to cart it off to the Library of Alexandria, it'll be safe for a while at least. So Nitria, this is where the Nitron mines are.
Is that him?
It could not be, could it? Oh gods, it is!
Quiet! He'll hear you. Don't look at him.
Okay,
You are either very brave or very foolish, setting foot back here.
Nefertari, isn't it? 1,000 blessings are long overdue.
Bastard! Naked Eadet!
That was Rujek's wife. Did you expect anything less? This way, Bayek. And bring along your 1,000 blessings. You will need them.
I feel bad for her. But it had to be done.
So
You
she...
look well. Better than the last time I found you. Are you just better at killing now?
Rujek was only the beginning.
Yes, your hunt. The heron.
Where are you taking me?
To make amends with Anubis.
Amends? I do not know what you're talking about.
Of course. How could you? You left the moment you woke. You know all the natron for Egypt is collected here. We send it mostly to Memphis to cover the bodies of the dead.
Ha! Bane!
Oh, your hands. The cracks and calluses are getting worse, Nebit.
It's the sled.
Look at me. I know.
No, you're
I will
unwell.
have you switched with someone.
I
of the
am all
police.
right.
That should provide
just
some
spat
relief for
up.
a while.
Yes, I think that would be best. We should do the same
Oh.
for the others.
Is that a blood blister?
Natron has other uses, though. I could use it to disinfect a wound. Or wash the stains of blood off my hands, for example. It looks better, Neb. I will have one of my aides bring something for the pain.
And my brother?
Recovering. He needs rest.
You do not need to remind me. Why are so many of your people ailing?
Because Anubis is displeased. Ever since you left, the torches by his shrines have lost their flame. We are no longer protected.
From what? The wrath of Anubis?
Whatever it is, we have suffered grave injuries trying to reignite them. Some have even vanished. It has become clear that Anubis demands your appeal and yours alone.
It's gonna be... Oh, I wonder if the dude's if Rajek's wife has, you know, been basically screwing over this entire place in anger because of, you know, the fact that Bayek killed her husband, even though he did deserve it.
I'll ignite the torches and end this curse, or omen, or whatever it is.
You would do well to, if you ever hope to appease Anubis and gain my pardon. Sophia, Give some frankincense to the men at the pool, would you? I don't need to tell you to be careful. There are 3 shrines. One to the south, one atop the natural well, and one inside the bent pyramid. You know your way to that one.
Oh, these are not, like, close. Okay. Okay. So yeah, let's head to the first one. I mean, we're gonna have to have some... I don't know.
One of the torches of Anubis should be here. This torch has fallen over. Where's the head? This fence is broken. Was there a struggle? There is blood here. Someone fell.
Really?
Was pushed. Nefertari was not exaggerating. This one died trying to light the torch. There's the torch head. It must have fallen from the ledge when the torch was tipped over.
Yeah, I think it's just what's her name coming through and murdering people to, you know, get revenge on the death of her. Revenge to the death of her husband.
Charms. This should do it. All I need to do now is light it. Gatekeeper of the Duat, I honor your name.
I wonder if the dude's wife was like the jackal or something. And not only would she have, you know, given the proper rights of the dead to her husband, but she would have the reason to, you know, screw over this place because both somewhat mourning the death of her husband and, well, considering someone like close to the top in the chain of command here was helping out by it. Yeah, so I believe what that message is basically saying is, yeah, she did go and she definitely murdered that dude, for helping us.
shrine. One of the torches must be here. There's blood on these linens. Someone hung these. Charms of Anubis. Someone has put these here, but why? Charms of Anubis. Someone has put these here, but why? Gatekeeper of the Duat. I honor your name. That was no simple task. There are other forces at work here. This rotting meat gives off an attractive stench. Is someone luring predators here?
Yeah. It seems like it.
Oh.
Okay. And what's that coming? 75, okay. Ooh. Some sort of hunting camp then? Okay, why does it do that?
Whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Gatekeeper of the Duat. I honor your name. That is the last torch. should return to Nefertari.
This when you come and do the quest and it's like, hey, someone's praising this dude. Okay. So what exactly is this stuff?
What news do you bring?
The torches burn with a relentless flame.
Then I pray Anubis will grant us pardon.
There were charms left beside each one. Does that mean anything to you?
Beside the torches,
Most likely to ward off the omen.
I will keep my eyes open. In the meantime, some rebels nearby need treatment. I normally make the trips, but I am needed here. Sufia has offered to go in my place, but only if you escort her.
It will be done.
Bayek, I hope this hunt of yours ends soon, before you cannot return from what you have become.
Okay, the fact that Sophia specifically asked for me to come with, that is suspicious. Chances are she is planning. It's not rebels, it's bandits, and she, or well, members of the order, and she is going to attack us and attempt to, you know, get revenge on behalf of her late husband. Like, it's obvious that she's the one behind it, right?
Have you come to see me about the rebels? Meet me after dark by the northern entrance.
Okay. Not suspicious at all.
Good to see you, Namrud.
Nefertari sent reinforcements, I see.
His name is Bayek, a dear friend of Nefertari's. I've asked him to come along and he graciously accepted.
I suppose we all do.
I hear you are in some trouble. I owe a favor to Nefertari.
If it's as you say, follow me and stay close. We've got quite a journey ahead. We pass to the mine.
The ruined fort, so Ecdysis first.
You seem uneasy, Namrud. Why the hesitance?
I don't like straying from the plan. These lands are teeming with dangers. Bandits, soldiers, the wild. It's why we make the trips at night. Helps avoid trouble.
Where are you camped?
In an abandoned fort to the west. Our point of retreat.
Retreat from what?
An attack on a nearby encampment. There were more soldiers than we thought. Lost a lot of good men.
How many wounded?
Enough. That's why being close to the mine is so important. The healers work wonders. We are lucky Nefertari allows these deals. She has a pure heart. Risks her neck. The mine belongs to the regime after all.
So yeah, there is technically more people
We
rebelling
should be
against
out
the
of
Pharaoh
harm's way once we cross that bridge.
than just, you know, me.
This is it. When we get inside, I will need your help to tend to the wounded while Sofia prepares the natron. I pray we have not lost.
I will set up. Bayek, follow Namrut. He will show you what to do.
I am
These men,
so cold.
move them to the rear, by the kilns. This way, we will line them up. It will be easier for Sofia.
Your band is much smaller than I imagined.
Small, but united. We fight for one another. I am merely one of them, spared by the gods this time.
Careful!
Can't shake the feeling that something's off. There's literally a giant bonfire up there.
Their wounds are severe, but they'll live if Sofia is anything like Nefertari.
You and Nefertari are old friends.
Something like that. She saved my life after I killed Rudjek.
You are the one that killed Rudjek, huh? I cannot believe it. By the gods, the brazier! The fire will alert the regime!
Spread out!
They have found us!
Never! Move in! Leave none alive! Archers, ready your arrows! Kill the wounded last! It is useless to fight! You are outnumbered! Lay down your weapons, and we will... I would rather stick my sword in your throat. Those who oppose Ptolemy's reign, die! Those who please die. This one must die forever. A fool's choice! You are going to pay!
It's Sofia! She lit the brazier!
No! Stay away from me!
Talk! The omens! It was you! Why?
Rujek, I loved him! He promised me a better life! You took him from me!
Now I see. You're Rudjek's mistress. Well, your fucking lover killed my son! I feel nothing for you!
You are meant to die! Ah!
What a shame. Such a pretty girl. There's no room for pretty in our war.
Death drives us to do things we regret.
She tricked us both.
Your men?
The pile of dead gets bigger. We will treat the survivors. No time to fetch another healer.
They've got a new mount. Interesting. Okay, now then. Gift from the gods. Crocodilopolis. So, so somewhat recently I've watched Chupo's first part of his of his Wizard 101, like explaining Wizard 101 series. Well, that's the only one that's out currently. And Crocodilopolis was basically in Wizard 101 was basically an Egypt-themed crocodile land. Anyway, let's go off and do this quest, because once this quest is done, then that'll be the region done, and then we'll move on to Fayum, closer and closer to going after the crocodile. Now this is interesting.
By all the gods. Have they sent a message from the sky?
Wait, oh, this isn't... So I vaguely...
It's as if Ra has descended upon us.
I'm sorry, but... Oh... I vaguely remember one certain thing, and if this is it, then that'll be interesting. And I just realized, we still haven't even... Like, there's a bunch of stuff up here that we haven't actually done. Go back to level 12 quests is at like level 55. Like level 50, 55. I mean, how...
Whoa. The fireball has revealed an entrance to this tomb. This is a sign from the gods. Could this be referring to a sundial? I wonder. This number seems important.
Okay.
This number seems important.
Okay. I believe at this time they did a reference to...
This must be the sundial that was depicted in the tomb.
This is in reference to like Final Fantasy like 15 or something. But how do I...
working. It is reacting.
Oh, 8.
This number seems important. Seems to be working. Light shining up to the gods. By Ra, what have I done? I should check the tomb.
Yeah, I remember mention of this Easter egg. Well, I say Easter egg, this thing. I think what we get from this is like Chocobo or something, whatever they're called from the Final Fantasy series.
Oh, you doorkeepers who guard your portals, who swallow souls and who gulp down the corpses of the dead. What a journey I have made. The things I have seen.
Yeah, I think this is just some dude from Final Fantasy, like. Because why not? Really? Why not? Like, if I played Final Fantasy, like, would I understand, like, get any idea as to what the hell that is meant to mean? Like, so 15, it was in reference to, like, Final Fantasy 15. I think it was Final Fantasy. This is, yep. Okay. Oh, wow. we're not gonna use any of this stuff. And then we also have Quare, which, yeah, it's like based upon a chocobo or something. I think it's Final Fantasy that this is referencing. Because this was what? I think this was roughly when 15 released. Yeah, it's like a cross between a camel and a chocobo. Regardless, it's interesting as it is. Let's not F around with that. I'm counting that as the helix stuff for purpose of, well, in regards to whether I'm going to use it or not. It's a quest. I'm just saying I completed the quest. I mean, I got some experience from it. That's all that matters.
Oh, your hands. The cracks and calluses are getting worse, Nebbit.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. That's only the beginning. I know it gets so much worse in definitely Valhalla. I've seen many people complain about it, and then I have no idea whether they do that kind of stuff in Odyssey. Whether it's like, hey, here's a weapon from this other franchise. I mean, isn't one of the weapons in Valhalla like a giant swordfish or something? Whatever. I mean, but yeah, after Origins, I have Odyssey, Valhalla, Mirage, and then Shadows when that releases in a few months or whatever. Ooh. That's a Greek that's a Greek design temple. And then, you know, the actual major city.
Mine now! You will regret that.
You saw they attacked me. I was just defending myself. How much did the makers of Final Fantasy pay to get that in the game? That's what I want to know.
C'est Jerry, hein? Vraiment?
Oh, that may have been the teaser to. It's either it's in relation to the game somehow. May even have been.
Going to cleave something. Hot. Face the threat. Hold on. No way you can run to. I'll find you, dog. Got you now. Protect the net first. You will pay, corpse. Buddy, get in there and kill the idiot. I'll have your guts out. Death for you. Move your bones. Time to die. Hey, you are dead! Got you! Yeah.
Okay.
Break me out, will you?
Come on then.
You are Bayakasiwa, aren't you? I've heard stories of the Medjai who crossed the desert. I am Theodorus, one of many who rebel against the Phylakitai.
Is that what landed you in this cage?
Yes, a failed attack. I am hunting Daratos, a ruthless general of Ptolemy with a hatred for Egyptians. A killer of mothers and fathers and children. I won't rest until his body is food for the worms. Would you lend your sword?
Gladly. Your plight is true.
Good joy. We will regroup with my men in Bacchius. Come along.
How does a Greek find himself fighting an Egyptian cause?
My father was Egyptian. My mother, Greek. Long ago, a day came when I discharged every ounce of Greek blood from my body.
Yep.
Now that is taken care of, long ago, a day came when I discharged every ounce of Greek blood from my body and pledged to rid Egypt of men like Daratos. And we nearly did. We found his camp, but they had greater numbers. We were forced to disband. I was captured by a scouting convoy and beaten into giving up our retreat point.
but you instead led them into a trap. Clever.
I knew my brothers would rescue me, but I did not know the Nidshai for
Okay. Gonna continue this next time. Bye.